Hi, I'm Bob Ross. I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of The Joy of Painting. If you painted with us before, instead of a personal invitation to you, grab out your paints and paint along with us. If this is your first time painting, we'd like to thank you. Now, we'll have them run all the colors across the screen that you'll need to paint along with us. Well, now let's go up here. I've already covered the canvas with a thin, even coat of liquid white, and that actually allows us to blend color automatically on the canvas. And it's just a standard old 16 by 20 double stretched, pre-primed canvas. Now, what I've done with the black looking color up here is I've gone ahead and mixed some black with a little Van Dyke brown and some alizarin crimson and just covered it all. And you can do that too. Now we'll come into a small amount of phthalo blue, and all you want to do, just tap it into there. And we'll go up here, make some crisscross strokes. What that color will do, that liquid white, will automatically, and you still get it into there. Load a lot of paint on it. You're not going to hurt the canvas. Canvas is strong. You know, I was thinking this morning before I came here why my washing machine broke down. And it did, as you can see, because I'm not wearing my usual blue. I'm, just wearing a 2 sizes too small shirt. But, as I say, we don't make mistakes, we just make happy accidents. And this was a happy accident today. Now, these white spots in the sky, those are going to be clouds. And we just accentuate them. They're just clouds. Look at that. Automatically. Just tap. Tap and lift up. I always use the term 3 hairs and some air. That's how light I want it. 3 hairs and some air. And with that, let's blend that all out. Doesn't that look good? We take a little bit of the Van Dyke black and a little bit of the Prussian blue. Get a little bit more of that Prussian blue in there. A little bit more of the Prussian blue again. There. Now, we'll take our old knife. Come up here. And big decisions now. I always say, we're like God, we can move mountains. Right on this painting. Come up here. Look at that rascal. Just lives right there. This is your world. Who cares where the mountains live? It's your world. We need a little bit more color. Just a little bit more of the Van Dyke black. Get aggressive with it. You're not going to hurt it. Look at that. It's automatically. Colors mix. That mountain was God's little mistake. Happy accident, as I call it. It's not going to be much. Take a little of the titanium white. Just get in there. A little bit more of the black. Get aggressive with it. You see, this is the black part of the forest. Doesn't that look good? Looks great, I think. We'll even put a little bit more black mist down here. Create the illusion of a misty area. Crisscross strokes. See, I've been doing this for 45 years, and I can do it real fast. That's how you make a mountain. Now, let's clean our brush. Now, clean our brush with the odorless paint thinner. And just beat the devil out of it. Now, it's time for our highlights. And we'll just take a little bit of the teal Prussian blue and a little bit of the titanium white. We'll go into it and just no pressure. You see that? Any little ridge in here, it doesn't work if you don't make the sounds. Remember, your sun, wherever your sun wants to be, if it wants to be up here, up there, mine's going to be right here. So my shadows are going to be over here. You see? See it starting to mix in. Very nice. Get a little bit more of the Prussian blue in there. Automatically mixes in with that magic black. See how nice that looks? Just 3 hairs and some air. That's all you need. While I was stationed back up in Alaska, that's where I kind of learned how to paint these mountains like this. These are the shadows. We now have completed mountains. Now, that misty spot down there, look at that. Just blends right together. Little rascals. And now we gotta make some happy little bushes going up the mountain. We'll take a little bit of the cadmium green, a little bit of the phthalo green as well. There's phthalo green and phthalo blue. And we just took a little phthalo green. We go up here. And just lift up. See, it's your world. You can make your mountains look as good as, or as bad as you want them to. And you just go right up it. You don't need a lot of paint for this. But they're just happy little bushes that live just right in there. Maybe there's a little in the shadow area. Look at that. And then maybe just a little bit over here. Just some highlights. And with that, I'd say we need some happy little trees. Now, let's make some happy little trees. Now, off in the distance, you don't have to put as much detail into them. So just take a little bit of color and just put some insignias right off in the distance. Thousands of them back there. Look at that. This whole forest. Even take a little Van Dyke brown, mix it in there, make it a nice. That's a strong one. Back in there. It's your world. You get to decide where they live. Now, we'll take a little bit of Van Dyke brown, mix it in with a touch of the phthalo green. And it's your world, so if you want a little bit on the redder side of brown, you can mix it in with a little red. If you want it on the greener side around, mix it in with a little bit of green. Now, just tap. Look at that. Yeah, pretty tree. Our little friend Peapod, he's gonna live right up in this tree, I think. Once I send him off. Now, this is Peapod the squirrel. He's very nice. He's about 2 years old. You know, now wild animals, they're called wild for a reason. You're not supposed to just have them in your house. You're supposed to raise them, let them free. That's our little friend. Look at how pretty that looks. Now, look at how good that looks. Even go up here. There might be a happy little floating tree up here. Right there. It's your world. Maybe that one had a hard life. Now, we're gonna do some water. Now just take that paint, bring her out. A little bit of the dark sienna, Van Dyke brown, magic black. Blend her all together. Orphans. Gotta really dig in there with your brush. Load both sides of the bristles. Go up here. With that, I'd say we got some water. Now, I think it's time for a big old tree. Maybe, yeah. Right there. Just really work it into there. That is a big tree. Even bigger than that one. Bob Rott's got a Snapchat. I think we're almost done. Let me just put a few more strokes into it. And with that, I'd like to wish you happy painting and God bless, my friend.